What's going on, guys? Joy over 100 back with another Vnotes. Hope you guys are still alive. Hope you guys don't got Corona. Hope you guys don't got Heineken. I don't know. It's kind of crazy out there. Everything's closed. Only to-go food only in Florida at least. Been doing nothing actually. Just been sitting outside by the pool, going in the pool, getting a tan, not working out, not posting it, 'cause that's not cool, I guess. And been playing a lot of Xbox. So anyway, right now I went to Advanced Auto Parts and I got some brake clean. I'm gonna brake clean and clean transmission, transfer case, all the AC stuff, all that crap. It's really dirty and might as well do it now while I'm bored and I have nothing to do and everything's closed. And while the Evo just sits there, sadly. So I gotta go bring this transmission out into the street because my roommates don't want me to get my brake clean on the street, or I mean on the driveway or the garage floor. So let's get to it. So basically, got on the trolley, sprayed it with some degreaser, simple green, letting it soak for a little bit, not getting it in the plugs at all. Have it upside down so it's not getting in the transmission, maybe from that hole, but that hole just goes straight down to there. Now I'm gonna scrub it a little bit. So here's before. There you go. And then the after is gonna be in a second. Look at this beauty. Nice and clean. Couldn't get, this is like stained. I should have come off. But it's clean. Clean the inside of it. Best I could. I'll throw some grease on this and then a little bit on the spring so it doesn't like rust up. Throw bearing, but oh, what is this? Whatever. Anyway, pretty clean for a transmission, huh? Now it's time to clean the transfer case, which is pretty freaking dirty. Look at that. So, on to the next one. Would you just look at that? That is mint. It's like brand new. You know it's not brand new though? I fucking broke the line. That's not cool. So, here's the line. Guess when I pulled it and this thing bent, snapped off. Not cool. So, I gotta get a new return line for transfer case. That shouldn't be too expensive though. But I need a new one anyway, because from pulling the transmission out, the transfer case out, in and out, that thing got bent. So it was a matter of time that it was just gonna snap. And it's a good thing it snapped when it's out of the car and not while I'm driving, because that would have been terrible. So I got the big things out of the way. Next is gonna be all this stuff. Pretty easy. Video it now and then I'll video it before. I mean before and after. Pretty dirty, starter's pretty dirty. All this stuff. Turbo. Man, intake manifold, it's not bad, but you can use a nice little spray. And then I'll be spraying this once I put it on the car. I'll spray each plate down, each disc. Well, that's what you gotta do during quarantine. So I decided to spray the chain cover, timing chain cover, some chrome spray paint. Looks pretty good. Not the best work ever, but there's a lot of like stains and shit on there, and might as well spray it once it's off the car. Not really gonna see it, but from an angle when it's in the car, it's gonna look clean. That's all I really care about. people want to talk shit about a timing chain cover being dirty, then they literally go camping in poison ivy. Oh man, I'm fucking tired. So everything's pretty clean. Broke that thing like I just showed you, but still got all this stuff to do. And running out of daylight. Oh, Corona. Fuck. All right, let's keep doing it. All right, all done. Look how mint that looks. Mint. Oh wow, look, it's a different color. I took chrome paint, high temperature chrome paint, and I painted this one, that one, this one, everything that just doesn't get hot. I didn't paint this. You're not even gonna see that. You don't even see this, but it was like all like burnt and shit, and this like didn't get that clean. So I was like, you know what, I got the paint out anyway. The shield came out pretty good. Or the cover. Transmission, all that stuff is mint. I ordered that wine just now, so I didn't clean this because honestly I just didn't feel like it. I'm just gonna take a rag with some brake clean and wipe it off because it's fairly clean. And yeah, so this is basically what you do when you're under quarantine. You clean shit. So hope you guys liked watching me clean my car parts. I'm so bored. Oh man. All right guys, new day. Still coronavirus out there. I'm gonna clean this oil. Fucking stuck. Clean my oil pump. I'm gonna clean the filter side of it. Some shit in there. Go ahead and take this off, and then I'm gonna brake clean the shit out of that. Look at all this shit that's just chilling in there. Clean those. A lot of oil. You. So to clean this, assuming, just take it apart. All these bolts, take it off, clean it, clean the screen, put it back together. So let's go ahead and do that. You just hit it with a hammer on the side. This part right here comes right out. You're gonna have this in here, and then you're gonna have this screen, all that stuff, and I'm gonna clean everything in here. This comes out, but I think so. And I'll just clean in there. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. Cool, let's get to it. All right, all the stuff came out of there. It's probably when I took the oil pan off, but see all that shit in there? So I'm gonna go ahead and use the blower, or the compressor. Get all that shit out of there. So that's a lot. This looks pretty fucking minty fresh. What's the focus? That's cool, there you go. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go clean the screen now. Mint. Brand new. Cool. All right, now you want to take a 22 millimeter and you're going to take this one off. This is where like the little piston thing is. There's a little cylinder in there with a spring. Go ahead and clean that out. Getting the cylinder out using air and it won't come out, and I'm scared to take it out anyway. So there's no, it's a clean. I cleaned the shit out of it. I got it all the way to this wall right here, and it wouldn't come out, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in there. I don't want to ruin anything. I just pushed it back in with a screwdriver. It didn't scratch anything. So let's put everything back together, and yeah, that's how you clean a Evo 10 oil pump. Oof. See, there you have it, boys. Evo 10 oil pump cleaned. Only thing you need to do is get some brake clean and some air, and make sure the screen, there's nothing in the cracks. Blow it all out down so it doesn't go back into the screen, and then clean the rest of it. Wow, this looks pretty good. And the best way to check to see if it's working, obviously, you'll just spin this part in the back. If it spins freely, then you're good. If it doesn't, take it apart, spin it, and then put it back on. Obviously, it goes all the way through here. If it's not through there, you obviously have it on wrong. So, this should go nicely with the new stroker motor. There was a lot of shit in there, though. I'm kind of scared that I didn't check that before when the motor was out. There was a lot of stuff in there. So, don't worry, baby, you're coming. You're getting there, man. I just got off the phone with TEC, and I have some good news. He pulled the motor apart already, the block, and he basically says I need new wrist pin bushings, and obviously pistons. And he said the shitty part about it is my car's stroker, so I have to get custom pistons. So I think we're getting 70 millimeter, or I forgot, but he's gonna give me the exact dimensions and all that shit, and he's gonna call CP and see if they can make some, or if they have some already available for stroker motors on the shelf, so I can get those in quick. It's gonna be like $125, $130 a piece. Okay, thanks. And with my dad, tell him we're eating. And once those are good, we'll order those. He'll put them in. They have the mainly rods are pristine, great. He hasn't went through the head yet, which I'm kind of pissed. But once he goes through that, it'll take like, he said he'll go through it tomorrow. And yeah, so one step at a time, but this is very important. So I'm ending the video here. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't get corona. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.